How you been, man?
Good.
How's your mama doing? You taking care of your family?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's Dad?
Huh? What?
Can't wait to get you some of these videos to edit that you've been asking for, buddy.
Alright.
I've been working on a lot of cases right now, so I'm really swamped. Helping people understand their rights is a very, very tiring thing.
Nice.
Somebody's got to do it, though.
True.
Now, with the DHS people, do they scare you?
Definitely.
Interesting. Now, did they ever make any threats that you knew about?
What?
You know, maybe when your parents weren't around or things like that. If you run into any of that and you remember, let them know. If you don't remember, don't tell them if you didn't remember it. Okay?
Stop that! No, just stop it! Alright, why'd you ask that question?
I only asked because I just wanted to get your opinion if they were scary or not.
Okay, so, I don't remember anything where my parents weren't around and the bad people made any threats. I can't remember anything.
Yeah, you were probably too young to remember most of that, but it was scary though, wasn't it? But you're home now, right? You're back with mom and dad? And that's what's important, right? Is family.
Yeah.
You seem like a good kid. You help out with your brother a lot?
Yeah.
That's good. You always gotta watch out for your brother.
Yeah.
Yep. Man, I'm just glad you're all okay after all of that stuff.
Yeah.
What'd you guys have for dinner?
I don't know if I can answer that. I don't know.
I had, what was it? It was breakfast for dinner. I had sausage, bacon, and eggs.
That's awesome. That's very healthy.
Yeah, I don't get to eat like that very often, but I really like it when I do. You know?
Yeah.
What's your favorite food?
If I try to think of one, it's hold on. Food vegetables or something like that. Is that what you're talking about? Food?
Yeah, what kind of food? What's your favorite food?
Grapes, oranges, and strawberries.
Oh, good choices. Lots of fruit. I'm looking over some court cases, bud.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I do this every day.
How do you do that?
Huh?
How do you do that?
I get on my computer and I use Google to look up court cases, but it's you just Google Supreme Court cases, and you can just go read them.
It seems pretty hard to manage.
It is a lot. It can be a lot sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. It gets taxing.
Huh? I can't hear over Mom yelling at Nigel right now.
I get real tired sometimes with it. Yeah.
I'm almost finished. I'll give the phone to her when she is done with what she's doing right now.
Yeah. Thanks for keeping me company while I wait.
Yeah, to keeping the company while she does her thing. I don't even know what I just said, sorry.
Let's see here. The Fourth Amendment constitutional right guaranteed of persons to be secure in their homes and property from unreasonable searches and seizures without the issuance of a warrant upon oath or affirmation with probable cause as determined by a neutral and detached judge or magistrate, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the person or things to be taken. This is most used in cases involving illegally obtained evidence, which is when police go through your things without a warrant. Yep. That's what I'm looking at today.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah. But I gotta do it because somebody's gotta stand up for what family means and stand up for families that are getting hurt by this corrupt system. It's not your guys' fault that somebody else made this.
Anyways, I'm about to give the phone to Mom because she's on the couch again after finishing what she just did.
Good to talk to you again, buddy. You be good for your mom and dad, okay?
What?
You be good for your mom and dad, okay?
Okay.
Good to hear from you again.
Good to hear from you again. Nice. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Okay.
How's it going?
Well, I know. You just done it. Yeah, fine. Yeah, I know. You enjoyed talking to was that recording, by the way?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, so I got everything we talked about. You'll be able to review it. And, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, are we still recording for this?
Yeah, we're on another 10-minute segment here, so I'm gonna have to.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Once again, you want to just hold on? Oh, okay. All right. He's talking to me. Hold on. One second. Yeah, he's going to tell you what we have for dinner. Hold on. And now that I have permission to say what we had for dinner, so we went to the buffet. I had egg rolls, bread rolls, great,
Ooh.
pudding, some bakery stuff. Let me try to remember the other things. Some Jello, another version of Jello that I don't know the name of.
Oh wow, this is a lot of food.
I don't know. I may have listed out some other things that I forgot, but still, that's what I remember eating.
Oh
A
wow,
lot of food.
healthy too, healthy stuff too though.
Yeah. Not only one version of egg rolls, they had pork and vegetable. Two of each.
Ooh, I like egg rolls too.
Yeah. Bread rolls, pudding, Jello. another version of Jello. I think it may have been mango Jello and carrots.
Okay. Yeah, we take care of our kids.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, no. Yeah, so that right there, right from his own mouth should tell people that should tell people just what that perjured affidavit means for them. Yep.
Yeah. And he's going
Because I just conducted that questioning of your child independent of you. You had no idea it was coming.
Yeah, I didn't know you asked my question, or that you
Yep.
were waiting to hear. I mean, that way I can get my consent, my permission. Yeah.
Yeah. They got a problem because
I didn't know y'all were talking about that. I didn't know y'all were talking about that.
because you guys are feeding your kid right. So there's a problem here.
Yes.
That means somebody was lying.
Exactly, and he's about to tell you the price. Hold on.
Ooh.
The price was a little over $58, but I think for that much food, it's worth it.
Yes, good sir. I agree with you because you get to have all the food you want to eat. So.
Yeah. Basically, the food is free, but the experience is over $60.
Yeah.
So, like, you can have unlimited food and, like, stack your plate.
Yeah.
Off. Yeah, but you still have to pay, like, $60. That's likely at least 65. And since it was $68, I think that much food, pudding, Jello, carrots, egg rolls, bread rolls.
You got me hungry. I'm about to go make some pancakes.
Chocolate and red velvet. I think that's a pretty reasonable price.
Yeah, that is a pretty reasonable price. I would agree.
One more thing. Basically, the experience is $68, but the food is free. That's why it makes sense. You can just stack up your plate with anything you want, and the food is free. Of course, you're gonna have to pay at least $65.
Okay.
Wow.
So you want to tell you about that? Yeah.
You see somebody else who may not have been involved with their child. Somebody else.
Yeah, they won't.
What they would have probably taught their kid how to be snooty, like, this is all we're getting. Oh my gosh, like the price, you know. Instead, he's grateful that he's having good food and getting to spend time with his family.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah, and we walked down, and we were able to walk there, so we didn't have to pay a minute for a cab ride. So that's a good experience too. You get some fresh air. It's not a long walk, and that helps. So yeah.
Man, I don't want to hear nothing come out of DHS's mouth. They're full of crap.
Yes, they are. Yeah, they always were. Yeah. Yeah. So now you understand a lot more. I hope. Yeah.
Absolutely, and now you got video proof from his mouth from me asking him when you weren't present. So would you say that you're malnutritioning your child? Because I wouldn't.
Heck no, we never have, and we never have.
Never have. I know, it was a false accusation.
Those boys have always eaten like kings, yeah. Yeah, and when he was born, I was doing everything I could. I mean, Timothy, I was doing everything I could to make sure he was, taken care of.
Yeah, so this is going to be a pretty amazing series of videos here, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I think this was a good idea. I think I'm gonna get everybody on board with this.
Everybody on board with that? Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna start. If they don't, jail me on that nonsense, I'm gonna start getting people come on my channel, man, and it's gonna be less of me and more of them now.
Yeah. And I was about to tell you. Oh wait a minute. But yeah, me trying.
And again, if you run into anybody, let me know too.
Okay.
Yeah, it could be
Right,
ongoing.
yeah,
You guys
and
can,
they-
you guys can like, you know, have your own. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
have your own little playlists
Okay.
and things.
Okay. All right. Well, 2 more points I'll finish on. Because one, I need to backtrack on, from 2016 real quick, because I was going somewhere. I remember there was a tangent I was about to go on because it was connected. Okay. And then before we got cut, before I had to take care of Nigel, I was talking about the warehousing. But I'll get to that in a second. But I want to backtrack real quick on 2016. The breastfeeding consultants. Remember I mentioned them? There were 3 of them that were assisting me. And here's where it gets very corrupt, very fucked up. Well, when we first got into court, like the second time we were in court in 2016, we were standing in front of the judge, and Courtney was next to us, and we all swore under oath to tell the truth, the 3 of us, while standing in front of them, we're just standing. And then I was testifying about the hospital. While I was on the maternity ward, and I mentioned the breastfeeding consultants because they were still trying to accuse me of not taking care of him. And I mentioned the breastfeeding that they were this is under oath. We're the breastfeeding consultants. And remember, later down the line, I went to go present my hospital record, still 2015, from the maternity ward. Okay, well, yeah, I was told to get my medical records back then from the hospital. And they were not going to be issued up. Well, anyway, as I said, on those medical records, remember, I already swore under oath. Now, first of all, I need to say that before I picked up those medical records, it was even on the news that someone had hacked into the St. Francis medical records. So keep that in mind. But anyway, when I got the record, there was no mention. I saw no mention at all about breastfeeding consultants. Not even that I had. It didn't even show that I had any. I remember I've already testified under oath, and they're accusing me of also being crazy, like schizophrenic, whatever, because they knew about my history. So why are they leaving out breastfeeding consultants when I already testified under oath? They are either trying to make a liar out of me or a crazy lady out of me. Either way, they gave me back the kids back then. They never went further on that. Why are you talking about 3 women that don't exist? Are you lying, or are you having a schizophrenic episode?
They're trying to make a crazy lady out of me. Britney Spears going through her freaking crazy face.
Okay.
and then turn her around, and I'll take her head and I'll take her head, and instead of her head, I'll put the CPS agency's name over her head or something. I'll figure it out. It's gonna be good. Man, these fucking these people gotta be crazy to do this shit.
Yes, exactly.
How the fuck do they sleep at night?
Well, I was drugged.
That's what I want to know. Yeah, that's what I want to know. How do they sleep at night? What drugs are they taking?
Exactly.
Probably adrenochrome.
Oh, God. I don't even want to think about that, but God. Okay.
Scary.
Okay,
Scary.
and then... Okay. And then I'll go back to the warehousing thing because that's where I left off before.
They're trying to push you towards some technologically advanced treatments.
No, that was what we want. No, we
Oh,
had that,
gotcha.
and that's what we wanted. The cutting edge technology, yeah. But we couldn't afford it. But we figured without DHS, since they're in DHS custody with all the resources of the state, maybe they can help us with that. Of course, they wouldn't, because there's no profit in healthy children. Because that would help with healing them. Yeah.
Rockefeller Foundation.
Yeah. Yep. And
Carnegie Mellon. That might be something to look into.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
well.
they're doing some experimentation on humans.
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out which biolab has got the... They're doing some sort of genetic experiment, I know that.
Uh-huh.
But I'm trying to figure out which biolab it is.
Okay.
Because what I'm seeing consistently across women's cases is that upon some of the removals is that it's always something medical.
Yeah.
It's either abuse and neglect or something medical. They never accuse women of sexual abuse, dude. Barely ever. Unless they're actually out there doing it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't accuse them of it otherwise. But that's usually predominantly they accuse the man of that because they can get a conviction like that on those.
Yeah.
So then you got, 50% of the prison system is parents. Can somebody make that make sense to me?
Okay.
That statistic alone. I'm sorry. That one keeps me up at night. That one does.
What?
Is thinking about all these fucking parents that are sitting there and they're in a jail cell. There ain't nothing they can do about it.
Yeah.
Like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah. Alright, and thing is with the warehousing, and that may be tied into what you're talking about too.
Yeah, they could be storing some shit.
Yeah. The thing is, they were trying to get in the warehouse the facility that they wanted him to go to, residential facility, and we were saying no to this. They wanted to put him in a residential facility because he'd been kicked out of the third daycare. This is even after they were talking about him making great strides, which was actually a lie. They were talking about his great strides, and he wasn't making great strides. They were lying. But yeah, he'd been kicked out of 3 different daycares. When he got kicked out of the third one, and it's for rumination. That was the problem that they gave him. But anyway, when he got kicked out of the third daycare, the program supervisor at the time, she called me and said that because of that there were even the in-laws were on board with it. But she wanted to see if me and Reggie would be on board with it. With Nigel going to a residential facility that's not even in the Tulsa area, and actually it's closer to the place, the town where the cutting edge technology was, where they would just drive them every week if they were taking them. The town is like not far from that. That means also outside the Tulsa area, but this is a long walk. I mean, they'll just take them there and use there however long at the residential facility, warehousing, basically. But yeah, it's a place where they have to where the kids with problems like Nigel, and they have to be caught up with all their vaccines and crap. And of course, I said no. And the permanent worker basically called me a drama queen when I was defending Nigel. There was no way we were allowed that, and then luckily they honored our wishes. But they were more than willing to warehouse him at that place, and drop him off there. But they would not take him every week to a place with the cutting edge technology to actually help
warehousing them. That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, property.
Yeah.
Writ of assistance. I wonder if they're not selling our children to like some foreign entity or something.
Oh God.
They probably are. Just can't find it. You gotta follow the money, but that's the incentive payments, so that'd be the governor. So who fucking elected these governors. Because whoever voted for them, wow. They get in office and they just run us down the tubes, you know?
We tried to get the governor. We reached out to the governor. We sent letters and everything. And I called up there. All the boys were in custody. For the 2020 case. I called up there, and they wouldn't let me talk to him. I got his aides. I got one of his aides. Actually, I don't know that I talked to a different. I think I talked to a different aide before that. And because one of the aides, this aide told me about the other aide, what the other aide did on our so-called behalf. What she said that the other aide did was call a DHS liaison to help us. But that's like trying to call somebody's rapist to get some help.
Right.
He just called DHS. That's all he did. Yeah. And she apologized, and I said, that doesn't help us. And she apologized on that behalf. But I was still trying to talk. I said, I need to talk to the governor. And he needs to help us with this. And she lied to me and said that he's not in charge of that branch. It's a different branch.
Bullshit.
And I know. She was flat out lying to me. He's also the head of the infrastructure of DHS. I saw that on a government website. So she was flat out lying, yeah. He could easily help. And all she could do was say, well, you can call the OSBI, the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation. Yeah, I know, OSBI. I can give you the number to call the OSBI. I can get the number. And are you ready? I can give you the number. That's all she could talk about. And just lie to me about the governor, you know. Yeah, I was very upset with that. Oh, and then one of the parents recently in one of my Oklahoma, one of the Oklahoma groups for victims, I mentioned that just recently, and they told me they just called the governor's office, and they told them the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, this is, they're just continuing the same lie. I mean, about how the governor is not the head of the governor can't do anything because he's not the head of or the different branch or something, yeah.
All this is strange.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot more, but I don't know how much time you have, so I can, what do you want to do? I'll do it. I don't know.
I was thinking send some of these videos to you guys to have your boy edit, because your son was asking me. I think it was Tamsen was asking me. So what I'll do is I can do it before I upload or after. I want to do it after, so I'll get an episode done and send it to you, and then he can do whatever editing that he wants to do.
I don't know why it would need to be edited.
Or I could do it after, and he could edit his own versions of like your my conversation with him and things like that. So however y'all want to do that. I don't know what's up with that.
Nobody said anything that's not factual, or and nobody said anything illegal, or no.
Nope.
No threats were made.
I mean, I might have made a few, but I always do that, so.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay.
Gotta threaten them a little first, DHS workers. Gotta. Are you sure you want to keep your fucking job, lady? Hello? Anybody home? Nobody home.
That didn't become a job, but yeah. Yeah.
I come out with the... Have you read 18 USC 1201? If you have not read that statute, then do not touch my child.
Oh, yeah. Learn immunity. No, they don't. Actually, yeah. Oh, yeah, they don't know about 1201. Oh, no, they're just in it for the safety of the children.
Yeah, okay. Best interest of the child is not having their parents, right?
Well, if they're in danger. No, Tamsen was dangerous. She needed help at the hospital. She needed a lot of help.
Oh my goodness.
She's dangerous. Yep. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So,
I'm Mr. Obsidian. Prepare yourself for the man of black.